Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 12 of Devouring Swarm. So last episode, I finished off the marauders, and then I started to hunt the leviathans. And we have one here. We have the Tenyaki matriarch.
Construction is complete.
Right there waiting for me to kill her. So that is one of my next targets. We had just upgraded Termeku. Oh, right. We are about to open up the L gate. That's right. That's what I'm doing. I was wondering why they were at Termeku. Okay, so that's what we'll do first. And then, of course, we will get the leviathans. So we have the second swarm waiting right here. We can declare war on the Alari dynamics and hop through that gate if we want to. Oh, someone just fully died. Probably like a little rebellion empire. Probably not a main one.
We have surveyed the system.
Let's go ahead and survey here. And then there. Padma probably doesn't have much. We're not spiritualists, so there's not going to be much to survey over there. Doing a quick checkup of the planets. We'll add another foundry. Fadima needs... Ooh. Ah, right. This is our food world. They're going to need more jobs, so I'll add some agro districts, even though I really don't have a need for food. Here's good, and I could use another job. Or two. So we're slowly expanding all of our influence, all of our territory. Chelub is the next place I'm going to grab. I can also grab Dodanan, whatever that is called, because they are more than one hop away from the isolationist empire. That's the limitation, of course. I can't colonize bordering them. I really ought to just fully absorb the Adenoid. Oh, so Graham Tempest is going to be my mid-game crisis, I think. I think it's actually earlier than my game crisis is supposed to come. But that's okay. Gives my fleet something to do. So they popped out of the Zeepak. And they popped out of pretty much every single L gate, which is really going to put a damper on most of the other empires. I, however, am quite prepared because I have a big fleet. I have fleets that are able to defeat the swarm, and then this will also keep these stupid. This will keep these stupid other empires from being able to go through the gates and survey stuff they shouldn't, because they die if they do. Alright, so let's see. I've got the scientists moving over to the L-Gate system, and we are absorbing territories here. So let me double back and grab some of the minerals and science that I missed out on. My second swarm is sitting here to help out, I guess. Alright, so my science vessel jumped through, meaning that I'm going to be able to jump through now. I have, I think, in my opinion, a rather large fleet for mid-tier. So hold on, first swarm. Let's send them through. I don't really care if that scientist dies. And then we're also making a bioengineered army back on my home world. How is that coming? They're still being recruited. I had a lot of them queued up. Yeah, we still have a lot of them to go. Alright, let's take a look at first swarm, because they're about to go swarm the enemies. I'm going to jump through the L gate.
Hostile swarm engaged.
And they have a 24k fleet. I have a 61k fleet. And they are getting swarmed just like everything else. With losses for sure. Oh, they have a lot of fleets there. Okay. Alright, I'm going to send my other fleet to go assist. And in fact, what I'm going to do is add some corvettes to them. I will resupply them. I'll double their size. And that should be constructed at Nakar. Yep, and they were. Good. Nakar is going to be useful here because they're pretty close to being able to hop to terminal egress. Because my primary fleet here is definitely getting beat up on pretty hard. And that's okay. It was to be expected. Let's do the starbase capacity. On my home world here, we're going to terraform to a hive world as soon as I can make enough money to do that. Hive world, here we come. Alright, so we've taken out most of their corvettes, but their giant motherships remain. And that is what is putting the crush on my my fleets. What about my Bastion? They hopped through Z... Okay, so they won. This Tempest Shoal beat me at Z Poc Vortex. So I'm gonna have to address that. One of the ways I'm gonna address that is at my homeworld. Let's see if I have a reasonable amount of battleship tech now. No, I don't really think I do. I don't have good flak batteries or anything. I could abandon the whole swarming, but that would sort of defeat the purpose. So what I'm gonna do is I have living metal. Yeah, there's really nothing else for me to add here. So, Mostar. We will just queue up corvettes until my arm hurts. And at Surbon, I'll do the same. And this will resupply my fleets quite quickly. Alright, so my second swarm is coming to help.
Our science hive is lost.
Science Hive, where are they taking me out? I don't really see that I'm losing anyone, though.
Our mining hive is lost.
Oh, I know what they're referring to.
Mining hive
They're referring to
is lost.
stations. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I have a rather sizable fleet
Conceived.
sitting here at the terminal egress, ready to respond to anyone coming to mess with me. Let's see. Let's go with building and district upkeep reduction or ship build speed increased by 25%. That seems pretty reasonable. We just unlocked citadels. I'm also going to want to unlock impulse thrusters. All the ships I'm manufacturing, I am... Okay, so this fleet needs to be stopped. Once we defeat this shoal here, we'll have them double back for that.
We have surveyed the system.
Who's surveying what? I surveyed where? What are you talking about? Kazabias? Okay, yep, that's done. Termeku. Let's go ahead and start research and survey here. I have a little fleet that's being intercepted here. That's okay. I'm going to keep my fleets that are being constructed at Surbon separate for now. So I don't want to just keep throwing ships at them and have them destroyed.
We sense a hostile swarm.
I know there's a lot going on, but I'm kind of used to it. Alright, so we defeated that shoal. Here's yet another one. They're really laying on me. I'm pretty much the only one defending the galaxy at the moment. I am the guardian of the galaxy, because no one else really has fleets able to contend with the Grey Tempest. Ooh boy, and they just keep sending fleets after me.
Our special project is complete.
Alright, let's see. I'm going to use reactive armor, volatile ammunition, exotic gases, focusing crystals, and I don't think I have an explosive weapons, so I'm not going to bother doing that. But this will, in effect, allow my ships to be a little bit stronger than they otherwise would be able to be. Which will... Oh, boy, they're really laying it on now. I kicked the hive. I like it. I like the challenge. Although I'm definitely losing ships quite quickly.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, Ma is done. Let's queue some more up there. And let's go ahead and buy... Sell some of the resources I don't need. And buy the alloys that I do. My fleet numbers dwindle. Can they take out those motherships? They can take out this group of motherships, but I don't know if I can keep this fight up, as it is very taxing. I'm gonna go repair. Living metal works nice to auto repair my ships, but it's not that fast. And as you can see, I have a lot of replacements coming in.
Our construction is complete.
I haven't yet dealt with this problem
Our
here,
construction is complete.
but I plan on it. Alright, Serban, you are ready to... Nothing's in my way between Serban and Zeepak,
Conceived.
so we'll have them reinforce. Hyper shields, definitely hyper shields. Oh boy, this is interesting.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, so they're repairing at the Termeku Black Hole Bastion as fast as they can. And then my scientist at Egress is
Science vessel is
dead.
lost.
I was kind of expecting that. That's okay. It's not that expensive. So now we know they have another fleet at Egress.
Our construction is complete.
And we're waiting for a lot of fleets. A lot of... see all these fleets? A lot of these fleets to rendezvous with us at Termeku. Termeku, or our homeworld, is not really the closest shipyard. But oh well. Alright, so this swarm here is going to... Let's go after this fleet here. Because this fleet is eating into our territory, and they're going to continue to eat into our territory until I stop them. And I have the ship power to stop them, so I might as well.
Our swarm is lost.
Alright, Unar Prime, you say you need jobs. How about more research? That never hurt anyone.
Our void hive is under attack.
Where? Oh, Termeku? Yep, they have a fleet at Termeku now. Alright. Well, they're gonna eat that bastion. I didn't really ever make, I never really made, defensive platforms or anything like that, so those bastions were not as strong as they needed to be. I really designed them to go against other players. I did not design them to go against the Grey Tempest, which is orders of magnitude stronger than the other players. But that's okay. I can always replace bastions. I like the challenge. So we have a lot of ships rolling off the line. I think, Serban, I'm going to have you keep rolling ships out. And let's go ahead and move some resources around so that we can afford some more ships to boot. I don't think corvettes are necessarily the best bet against this enemy, but honestly at this point, that's what we've got. We're swarmers. We're just going to keep swarming. It's part of the roleplay, in my opinion. So we'll just keep role-playing it. Alright, so that fleet that was harassing me back there is done. And we'll have them repair it, Serban. And then this ship is going to need to... Actually, maybe we'll... At Serban, what I'll do is I'll build a construction ship to replace that living metal. Because I don't think we have any other living metal income anywhere else. No, we do. One other place, but it helps to have it in 2 spots. Alright, so all of the Necker ships are constructed. Another terraforming candidate, that's cool. Really far from my anywhere of interest. So it's not of high concern.
Our construction is complete.
Oh, there's a Gaia world over there. That's cute. I like how... Whoa, that is a giant hole that the D471 Singularity caused. I'm curious if this is going to awaken the Fallen Empires. Probably not. It's probably too early. They're sort of programmed to only awaken at certain points. Well, I closed the wound in my own territory. But now, alas, there's still a lot of wound in other territories. We're about to be fully repaired, which means that I'm going to park myself at Termeku rather than at Serban.
We have surveyed the system.
And we have all these other fleets that are coming to reinforce.
We have found an anomaly.
There's an investigation. I don't know what that's about, but we'll go figure it out. I'd also like to get to the debris that we left behind at Terminal Egress as soon as I could, because that is going to be pretty profitable stuff. So we are now camped at Termeku, waiting for reinforcements. I'm just going to keep
Special project is complete.
some trade group trying to say hi. I don't care.
Our construction is complete.
So I stopped my own terraforming or own territory loss, but no one else really has. I'm trying to get my fleet back up to full strength. It's going to take a while.
We have surveyed the system.
Alright, the Serban ship will start to reclaim some stuff. Actually, I'm going to reclaim Saramore first. I really want to put a big old bastion at Zeepak. That's going to be my best bet. This construction ship will get Termeku. Starbase capacity went up. Admin capacity, why not?
Our construction is complete.
Alright, so all the ships that I had queued up to build are now built. So at this point, we're coming up against my alloy production. I can always buy some, but it gets to be pretty expensive.
Our construction is complete.
Not to say I won't do it. This is a matter of life and death. Okay, so this scientist here is done. There's just one anomaly that he's investigating. Almost all of our ships are resupplied.
Construction is complete.
So I'm going to go camp myself on egress again. Which means I'm going to be in some fights. Yep. What I'm going to do is have second swarm follow the first swarm. And first swarm is set on aggressive, so they're just going to be hunting. I'd like to lock down egress and claim it as my own soon. It's it's definitely the bottleneck. Marvel's oh, cool. Neurotissue engineering. Very cool. Alright, so you at Pobama, let's get you to research the projects at egress.
Our construction is complete.
And as you can see, my neighbors are already messing with ZPOC. I don't like that.
Our construction is complete.
Make sure we have mapped the stars, and we do. So this is almost back up to full strength. And as you can see, no one's really messed with me. Oh, no, here's a fleet. Coming to mess with me. Spoke too soon. But now with our greater numbers and the fact that we have 2 fleets, we should do pretty good damage. The only issue is they outrange us pretty significantly.
We have surveyed the system.
Because the smaller the ship, the shorter the range, basically. But that is just, we'll just have to swarm the numbers. Okay. You, war.
We will annihilate the
You, war.
We will annihilate the others.
I'm not letting any of these science ships do any survey in this system whatsoever. Anyone that comes through that L gate that ain't me gets
Our
shot.
construction is complete.
Is just how it has to be. And one of the beautiful things about being a angry hive like I am is I don't even need a good reason to go to war with them. I just go to war. Alright, so the terminal egress scientist should be through any minute now. I'm going to send my other army home, my Gene Warrior army, because I'm not going to need to invade any planets. And I don't need to lose
Our construction
my
is complete.
army for no reason. Wow, I'm lacking alloy even for a station. Alright, we got another fleet.
Our construction is complete.
We just squished. It was a fleet that was deployed that tried to come back through. Oh, here happened. Oh, they're Federation armies that are trying to contest my authority here. That's what's going on. Corvette hull points. Yes. Yes, please. That's huge.
Our construction is complete. We sense a hostile swarm.
This is just enemies that are angry about my domination. Ones that I've gone to war with because they came into my territory. I don't think they're going to capture much, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't really have any bases that can stop this fleet, though. But any one of my fleets could in a moment. I just don't want to... Oh! We have more scientists that are encroaching. No, incorrect. Get the hell out of my territory. No, as soon as I claim this territory,
Knowledge.
it will bottleneck everyone else from ever being able to do more. Which will be good. Alright, second swarm. I'm going to deploy second swarm to go help with the war that I'm in. Which means these two armies are going to follow this navy.
We sense hostile swarm.
That does leave my main first fleet alone guarding against the gray Tempest. But that's how it's going to be. Alright, Unar, you need jobs. I cannot supply them. Not really. I'm going to replace this spawning pool with research labs. Swarming Ma, you need jobs. I can replace this alloy with research labs. We don't need alloy foundries because Fen Habanis has better foundries on it.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, so Necker is... Oh, no, never mind. I
Our construction is complete.
misunderstood. Great Wound is done. We still don't know how to utilize Dark Matter, but soon, I hope. We have Hyper Shields for free because we got them through the debris, which is cool.
Sense hostile swarm.
Alright, so there is a shoal in egress now that we're going to have to fight.
Construction is complete.
This will be a lot of minerals. So now that they don't have so many huge fleets here, as you can see, yeah, it's... As long as I'm against one shoal, it's okay. It's fine. It's just when I'm against a swarm of them is when it becomes a problem. Alright. So my... Alright, I'm gonna field a construction ship at Neckar here and send them through to terminal egress to build it up once I'm able. I am in a 3-front war. I don't mind. I can hack it. As you can see, this fleet is doing the most damage. I don't think I'm really losing territory anywhere else. Not really, because the shoals have punched. Yeah, like the dynamics, for instance, I'm at war with, but they barely have anything because this shoal is just crushing them. Leaving
Construction is complete.
a great big power vacuum for me to fill. Every single one of my primary swarm is
Our construction is complete.
being rebuilt right now. That's cool.
Our construction is complete.
Alright, now we're gonna start working on the second swarm, filling that navy up. Oh, their navy saw my navy coming, and they're now falling back into their own territory. Yeah, that's right.
Construction is complete.
You better run. Alright, swarming Ma. I have a lack of jobs. So I'm going to resettle 2 of these people over to Fen. Because Fen has some extra work in the foundries to make alloys.
Complete.
Alright, so I have a construction ship waiting here to claim it once I start surveying.
Technology conceived.
Corvette hull points have gone up, meaning my fleet strength should go up soon. City district housing would be nice. Yeah, let's do that.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Oh, this is a small little fleet messing with my territory. What is this? Oh, added minerals at some planet. Cool. Alright, this is a full fleet. All 170. Convened again at 72k
Our
strength.
construction is complete.
It's pretty good. Turameku, oops, is now... Let's get this to be a proper bastion. And I'm going to have to do the same with Z-Pak as well. Until... And this is just until the Grey Tempests are defeated. Oh, they're jumping around. They weren't fleeing. They were just making me chase harder. All right. Well, I'm going straight into their territory. I'm not taking this cat and mouse game.
We have assimilated knowledge.
This debris is very, very healthy for my Empire, but I'm just about out of time, guys, so I'm gonna have to pick this up next time. If you have any questions for me, drop me a line. Also, a DLC was announced for Stellaris. I don't know what its release date is, but it's called Relic Worlds. It looks pretty cool if you want to look into it. I just wanted to drop the news if you weren't aware. If you have any questions for me, let me know. If you'd like to discuss this, Discord's the place, and I'll catch you all next episode. Thank you all for watching. Adios.